Hey everybody, how you doing this morning? It's Marla. Hopefully everybody is doing well. As you can see, my hair is still up in my little curler pin curls, and I wanted to do a get ready with me with makeup that I have been using now, I don't know, the past several months that I love because, well, for a lot of different reasons. I love the quality of it. I love the consistency of it. I love the ability to really match my skin tone, and I love the convenience of it. The reason I originally saw this makeup was I watch a makeup artist on YouTube. Her name is Harmony's Beauty or Harmonize Beauty. I will leave her link down in the description box. She's absolutely adorable and gorgeous, and I saw her using this and I thought, just what a great idea. And what it is Seint makeup. I have my own little palette here with all my own little colors. I have my blushes in my palette that I like. I have some of the different colors for foundation and also a bronzer and also some Demi colors for under my eyes if I want to go a little lighter under my eyes. And I think I also saw Wendy, I forget Wendy's beauty channel, put it down in the description box. I think she did a video on this a long time ago on this makeup, and I just kind of watched it, but I didn't ever follow through and, kind of research it. I think this is a clean beauty brand. I'm pretty sure it's cruelty-free. Some people may think it's an MLM, but I really don't think it is because I don't think these people have to buy inventory of the product in order to sell it. Now, I don't sell it. I'm not involved in any of that stuff. I am just somebody that saw Harmony do this on her YouTube channel, and I thought, wow, what a great idea to have everything in one palette if you're traveling, which I don't do very much right now because of my son, but if you're traveling, you can have everything right here and have a perfect match for your skin tone. I think the lighting in here is pretty good. I think my skin tone is actually showing the accurate color it is because I'm in front of a window. So let's get started. Now, I already did my eyes with my Mercier cream sticks. Those are the only thing I use on my eyes. I just didn't think it made sense to do. I love Mercier cream sticks. I have them, so I decided to use those. Now, everything that's going to go on my face today is a cream product except for the powder that I put on my face. Let's get started. I'm going to get the two shades that I use. There is a foundation shade that you put on your face, and then there is a shade you put under your eyes to brighten or conceal. So right now I am going to put on my foundation shade, which I will list all my colors down in the description box. And you're really supposed to just put a very light, especially for mature skin. And their brushes, these are our Seint's brushes also, and they are very nice. Now, before I do that, what I am going to do is I'm going to spot this little red spot I have. I'm going to try to tone that down a little bit if I can with, there we go, put that there. Treat that a little bit first because I don't plan on taking this foundation above, at least the main foundation for my face, above kind of this area. And you really don't want to have a ton of this on your bristles. And this really is a perfect shade for me. I've watched some of the makeup artists use this, and they recommend starting kind of from the back of your jawline and go forward. That way, most of the product is in the back. Now, this color is really a perfect match for my skin tone. It doesn't show any texture or anything like that. If you do have the right color, you should not see texture. And the other thing I think they said was, I was listening to another makeup artist and she said for more mature women, you're better off going your exact same shade of foundation or darker. Lighter colored foundation on mature women does not look good. So it's really tough because I have to do this with my left hand still, guys. I kind of can I can't bend my right arm quite yet. It's getting there. It's really tough. It's been a difficult situation with my right arm. Whatever you do, don't break your elbow and rupture your tricep at the same time. I've been going to rehab twice a week since my surgery, and it is a very difficult rehab. It's painful and it's brutal because they want to bend that arm. They don't want it to get stiff. It hurts. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of that and foundation and really kind of spot treat a little bit around my nose area. And I found this makeup to be pretty easy to use, really. So I have a little redness around my nose and right there. Trying to cover that up. And sorry, but my dogs are licking their feet in the background. Can't avoid that sometimes. I have to tune that out a little bit. Okay, I think that's it because I just do not want a heavy amount of foundation on my skin because I want my skin to look, you know, especially as you get older, you do not want a heavy amount of this on your skin. Okay, put a little bit of that there too. Anywhere I see I may have a little bit of redness, I'm going to cover that up. All right, it looks pretty good from what I can see in my mirror. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bronzer and put that with my fingers kind of right by my hairline up here and right there. And then I'm going to put it on the other side right here and right here. I am not going to contour because, again, I was looking at one of the makeup artists and she kind of didn't recommend contouring for mature women. Just doesn't look good sometimes on mature women. So I'm going to rub this in as good as I can with my left hand and just kind of keep it on that hairline area. And have this wrap around here, down here. Really tough doing this with my left hand. Very tough. I just am not as precise as I would like to be. Get my bangs out of the way if I can with my right hand. And I'm going to connect that bronzer and push it into my hairline. And but I love all the shades. I don't know what really attracted me to this line. I think the ability to really, I'm gonna try to cover up these purple lines also that I have around my eye. I think the ability to really customize your makeup was what attracted me to this line. I really kind of liked the idea of, you know how hard it is sometimes to get a foundation really that's exactly your shade. And I love cream products. Now, maybe if you live in a very humid climate like Florida, you may not like creams, but I just love cream products. I think they make you look so much younger than powder products. I'm gonna put a little bit more of this right here to match the other side. I think that looks okay like that. Okay, now before I put on my lighter under eye concealer, I'm going to put my blush on first, actually. Again, I'll list all the shades I use of this down in the description box in case anybody is interested. I was color matched by the makeup artist, Harmony, and she did a really good job. What you do is you send a picture of yourself in front of a couple feet back from a window, and that way she can really see kind of what color base foundation you would be and also what color your light under eye concealer would be. Now, a lot of times I was listening to another makeup artist who says she mainly uses just their Demi line under the eyes for mature women. But I did find that if you are very light-handed, the regular lightening lighter shade works fine for you. I didn't find it necessary that you really had to go into the Demi line. I think even as a mature person, you could stick with their just regular foundation line and you would be okay. As long as you're light-handed. I think the key to all these products is you need to be kind of light-handed. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay. Now, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my light shade, or what's called, I think, my highlight brightening shade, and put that under my eyes. And in other areas, I want a little bit lit up. So I'm going to put that like right down the center of my face, and you can see when I put this on, it really kind of blends into almost nothing, which means it is a pretty good shade match. I was really impressed with their ability to match me with just a picture. So what I'm doing right now is I'm putting on my concealer slash brightener, and you want to be cautious with this because you don't want to go crazy and be too heavy-handed, especially under your eye area. And then I'm going to blend this in. Let me take this one to go under here really lightly under my eyes. And then the other end to kind of blend that into a little bit of that upper level of blush so it looks like it kind of blends all in. Let me see, it's hard to tell. I think both sides, maybe just a little bit more blush on the other side. I'm trying to use my iPhone as my mirror. I do have one here, but again, with a left hand only application, you're gonna have to excuse me because it is not easy doing left hand only. There we go. I think that's pretty good. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of powder on. I don't have their powder. I just have my Clinique powder, which I love. Just mainly under my eyes lightly. And kind of around my nose. And then the last thing I'm going to do is make sure I pick up any excess with a sponge. So we have everything kind of blends in together. And the only thing I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try to lighten up the spot here just with a little bit of this Demi color. See how that really made that red spot go into nothingness. Voila, that's it. So let me do my eyebrows and I'll be right back. All right, now I'm just going to put a little bit of liner on. Okay, and then my lipstick, and I will list everything I'm using down in the description box. This is such a beautiful shade. And then we'll put a little bit of gloss on top of that. Now I'm going to take my hair out, put my shirt on, and we will see the finished look. Okay, this is my finished look. I really love the way this makeup looks on my skin. It looks like, other than my eye makeup, it looks like my skin is normally this kind of coloring. You don't see a line between my blush and my foundation. Everything kind of goes all together. I really love it. And if you wanted to darken this up with a little bit more bronzer, you can, but I think the look of the cream cream makes especially mature skin look so much better. I just love this makeup. I love that it's all in this one little palette. These palettes come in different sizes. I would recommend, if you are going to venture down Seint's makeup and purchase some of it, I would get the bigger palette, because you will add to it, because you'll want more blushes, or you'll want, you know, maybe a different bronzer. It's really nice to have everything in one spot. This is Seint makeup. I will leave a link for Harmony's channel in case you want to try this. She is great. I love Harmony. I want to support her, so I purchased from her, and I feel that she is just so good with doing color matching on people, and she can really pick the right foundation for your skin. She picked this foundation for me. It is a perfect match for my skin tone, and she did the foundation shade and the highlight shade. She recommended the bronzer. She even recommended a contour if I wanted to contour. She is awesome. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing my new Seint makeup. Take care. Bye-bye from Marla.